Man on first for Garrett Anderson. Kazuhiro Sasaki. Anderson gets into this one deep to right, and Ichiro can leap all he wants. It's gone. Angels win it 4-3. Anderson with the walk-off.
Bottom ninth, man on, first and second, Jason Isringhausen. Adam Kennedy scores the tying run, and Adam Kennedy will drive in the winning run. Troy Glass scores. Angels win it by a count of 3-2.
Bottom of the 12th, bases full of Angels for Scott Spezio. And he sends Hector Carrasco's offering deep into the Anaheim night over the heads of the drawn-in outfield. And that is the way the Angels win 5-4. Spezio now 3 for 4 with
Carrasco facing Garrett Anderson. Anderson with the base knock to right. Darren Erstad scores. Anderson 3 for 5, 3 RBI. Angels win 6-5. So Troy Percival blows his first save of the year, but picks up his third win.
Against Troy Glaus, led the American League in home runs last year. It's gone. Angels come from behind and win it 6-4.
Next up, Sean Wooten. And he also walks, and that is the way the Angels win the game 8-7. Hoffman's.
And now on Garrett Anderson. The man on second, nobody out, and Anderson 3 for 5, drove in a couple, including the gamer. A walk-off hit. Angels win it 7-6.
10th, though, Roberto Hernandez getting nicked up. Ben Molina, base hit. Garrett Anderson, no relation. Scores. Let's eat. Post-game spread open for business. Angels win it by a count of 7-6. Molina.
Bottom 9, 2-2. Reggie Sanders off Gabe White. Sanders taking the 2-out 0-2 pitch for a home run, his second home run of the night, and the Diamondbacks win the game 3-2. So Schilling solid, but he settles for a no decision.
Leave the game after 124 pitches after the ninth. In the 11th, down 3-1. Diamondbacks come back, and with a full count, tied at 3, Danny Graves walks in the winning run. Again, they were down in the 11th, 3-1, came back, and the Diamondbacks win it.
The bottom of the ninth, bases bloated. Tony Womack against Trevor Hoffman. The outfield had to play in, and Tony just lofts it up there. Ball game. The D-backs win it 2-1.
Ks per 9 innings, had 5 Ks in 3 innings. Bottom 13, booyah! Reggie Sanders leading off against Gabe White. Sanders' 19th home run of the year. For White, it was from the Department of Redundancy Department. Flashback, April 20th, Rockies and Diamondbacks. Sanders, walk-off, game-winning homer in the 9th inning. In this game, Sanders walk-off game-winning homer. 12 games against Colorado this year. Reggie hitting .353, 7 homers, 17 RBI. Back to the here and now, like back to the then.
2-0 pitch, not bunting here. 2-run home run. What's going on with the bunt attempt?
Well, they're probably trying to move the runner over.
We would move to the 11th. What lead singer Brandon Boyd is to Incubus, Luis Gonzalez is to Arizona. He wins the game in the 11th, his 54th homer.
2 out, and the 2-2 pitch to Womack. Little floater, left field. Here comes Batista. Here's the throw. Diamondbacks going to the NLCS. Floater, center field. The Diamondbacks are world champions.
Mets, bottom 9, second and third. Keith Lockhart pinch hitting and doing just enough. Turk Wendell can't make the play. Brian Jordan scores. And the Braves win it by a count of 3-2.
With chance of Rico from the stands, Rico Bronya delivers. The game-winning RBI. Here comes B.J. Surhoff to score the game-winning run. Bronya 3 for 4, 2 RBIs. The Braves win.
Runs apiece. Runner on third, next batter, Andrew Jones. Rob Nen, the wild pitch. Dave Martinez comes in to score the winning run for the first time in 60 appearances. Nen allows more than 1 run, and the Braves win.
14 on base, bottom 10, bases loaded, no castaways here. The money ball from Javi Lopez, second home run of the game. 9th of the year off Armando Benitez, and Atlanta wins it 6-2 on the money ball in extra innings.
Lloyd in the 10th. And Mark DeRosa, recalled June 1st to replace the injured Rafael Furcal, gets his first Major League home run, and it wins it in the 10th. Braves win 2-1. Bases loaded, 2 out. Here's your ball game. The 0-2 pitch. Are you kidding me? Game-winning granny in Jordan's last 3 games against the Mets. He's hitting .429, 3 homers, 7 RBI. Franco said afterward, I wanted to pitch inside, but left it out. Hairston on second. Derek Lowe facing Brady Anderson. And it is through to right center. They are going to wave Hairston, and the Orioles win 2-1 in 11 innings. Home, so now there's 2 outs. But the problem here, Derek Lowe walks in the winning run. Ball 4 to Melvin Mora, who does step on first base, and the Orioles win 2-1.
Fernando Lunar. A little pop fly. Luis Rivas goes back, and he's going in the wrong direction, and Brady Anderson takes home on the pop out to second. Wow.
2 batters later, Jerry Hairston with a runner on, and that's a big shot from the 9 spot. He homered Tuesday. So much fun. He hit another one there on Wednesday, and the Orioles win at 6-5. 6th homer of the season for Hairston, and the O's 1-0.
Team record 47 save facing Jerry Hairston with 2 on, and it goes off Constantino Martinez's glove. Brian Roberts scores, Brady Anderson scores, and the Orioles win. 6th loss.
0 for 29 hitless streak. Bases loaded, bottom 9, game tied. Pedro Borbon Jr. pitching to Brady Anderson. Brady walks. Tim Raines Jr. would score the game-winning run. The Orioles win.
Lifetime against the Yankees closer, the 2-0. 5-hole on Rivera. Trot Nixon comes in. Everett will score as well, and Boston wins 3-2. A spectacular ball game, and there are 18 more still to go this season.
Tam still in. Jason Varitek towards the pesky pole, and it's gone. Sox win it 5-4.
Shea Hillenbrand leading off. Drama, please.
For the innings, Hillenbrand hits one high and deep to left. Way back at the wall and gone! Off the top of the wall and into the screen at 12:57 in the morning.
Red Sox, an exciting ball club because they're deep.
Sosa, Gary Matthews aboard. Driven left center.
Little blooper to left field. Gary Sheffield is going to misplay it. Pinch runner Gary Matthews Jr. comes around to score, and the Cubs pick up the victory by the final of 3-2.
Anya, you're out. Next batter, Rondell White, that 11-game hitting streak, make it 12. Now Sammy Sosa. Brown on handsome man, and he is safe at home, and the Cubs win again. 4-3 is your final.
And give a listen and just watch the pictures unravel.
Ball games.
Broken bat flare, left field, base hit. Ricky around third. Here comes the throw. Ricky fell down, and now the Cubs have runners all over the place. Fasano throws to second. Girardi in a rundown between first and second. Helton lets Girardi off the hooks. Nobody's at first. There's the tag out runner coming home. He is out. Safe, safe, safe. Cubs win. Cubs win. Cubs win. What a crazy way to end the game.
Masters Grill making it work, and the ninth still 4-4. Bill Miller, fly ball.
Cliff Floyd, one of the great high school basketball players in the Chicago area. And we see why. That was a dunk right there.
Look how close he gets to this thing.
It was just a little too far back.
You're fighting the fellas in there, too. People going for it. And here's Miller, new life. Bill Miller, only with 5 home runs on the year before this shot. He's missed most of the season, broke his kneecap in May. But he ends it. Cubs down 4-zip, making their biggest comeback of the year.
Still tied after 9, as the rules dictate. We head to extra innings. Bottom of the 11th, tied at 1. Paul Konerko, his lone hit of the game, but it was huge off Chad Bradford. That is the game winners.
And now on a 3-2 count, Konerko up the middle off Kirk Franklin. Here comes the runner home. Here's the play at the plate. You can put it on the board, and the White Sox win. So the White Sox.
One on tie game. Now Valentine comes in a 2 for 21 slump and comes up with a career-high 4 knocks. Nice game for him. Josh Paul comes around from second to score the winning run. Sox win at 6-5.
Not happy about that. Bottom 10, Jose Valentine. Is this the game or not? It is, and the White Sox win it on that home run, 6-5 and 10.
Score is still tied. Paul Konerko against Matt Anderson. That'd be a ball game. Konerko's 9th on the season. Sox win this one by the count of 9-6. That's 4 wins in a row.
Fast forward now. Bottom 10, tied at 3. Carlos Lee up with the bases loaded. El Caballa off Courtney Duncan. That is a walk-off grand slam. His 9th homer. gives the White Sox a big 7-3 win.
Here is Sandy Alomar Jr. and Alomar. One of his 2 hits, and this one, folks, the game winner. 2 runs in the 9th for the Chicago White Sox to shock the Twins. Alomar atoning for missing 2 bunt attempts earlier in the game with his game-winning hit. Twins win streak ends at 5, but they still lead the
White Sox. Bottom 9, 7-7. Tony Graffinino, base hit. Royce Clayton coming in, game-winning run. Chicago wins it 8-7.
And he goes to center. Beltran has it this time, but it's too late now. Durham tags up. Royals have lost 9 of 11. White Sox win here 5-4.
But in the bottom of the 9th, 2 outs. Alex Ochoa comes through again. Ruben Rivera scores. The Reds break that home losing streak. 5-4 Reds. They escape with a split. In the
Rivera facing Rocker, still tied at 5. Bases loaded, fly ball to left. Jason LaRue tags up, throw home is not in time. And the Reds win 6-5, a 4-hour and 33-minute marathon. Rocker would not speak to reporters after the game, but Indians manager Charlie Manuel said about Rocker.
4. In the bottom of the 11th, 1 out. Junior deep off Venice. There goes our man Jim Edmonds again, and this time he can't get it, and that ball is running away from Kerry Robinson, and Junior's just flat out running. He's got 2 inside the park home runs. 3 would give him a win in this ball game. He's got it. His first inside the park home run since 1990. First as a game winner since August of 27th last year by Bobby Abreu.
Marks finds none. Brady Clark. That's a money hit down the line. Aaron Boone and Dimitri Young would score. That gives the Reds the victory. Clark would say after he was choked up seeing all the fans.
Branyan goes down. Base is still loaded, and Enar Diaz with the base hit up the middle. Juan Gonzalez comes in to score the game winner. Indians take it 5-4.
Jim Thome facing Todd Jones with a runner on second, and Thome, who was hitting a $125 after a couple of offers early, hits the game-winning homer. Indians win it 5-4. Look at the joy and the glee in the Indians dugout. By the way, it was Thome bobblehead doll, so that really is nice because
the game. And then Juan Gonzalez, talk about a sweet stroke against his former mates, forgetting his awful 2000 season in a Tiger uniform.
2, bonus baseball in the 10th. Jim Thome had struck out 3 times in this game, but he got a hold of that one off Ray King. Thome's 18th homer of the year, but his first off a left-hander. Indians win it by a count of 5-2. Cleveland.
Is he fast enough to get in?
Line drive, base hit left field. Here comes Thome. Ibanez up with the ball. Here's the throw to the plate. Thome slides. He's safe. The Indians win.
A.J. Hinch thinks otherwise, but look at Thome. Just does get the hand in there. Diaz went 3 for 3, and the Indians win 2-1. John Rocker getting the victory. It's Cleveland's 6th last at bat. Fresh off his 3 homers on Friday night. First pitch from Dave Veers. Ball game. 462 feet. There's your 4th home run. Thome's 26th of the year. Veer said afterward it was supposed to be a sinker away. I missed my spot by like 4 feet.
Cabrera comes up with runners on first and second. Base hit. And in comes the guy who sent it to the showers. Kenny Lofton plates the winning run, 15-14, Bedlam. Cabrera came into the game in the 6th inning as a replacement for Roberto Alomar in a game that seemed way out of reach for the Indians.
Juan Gonzalez, over the head of Jacques Jones. 106 RBIs for Juan Gonzalez this year. He's hitting .345.
Bottom 9, tied at 7 with 2 out. Kenny Lofton, gap, right center, ball game. Travis Fryman, all the way from first.
Run, Travis, run.
Indians win it 8-7.
Next batter's Omar Vizquel. Oh, are you kidding me? That's not going clear to anywhere but out of the yard. Omar Vizquel, a bus starter. Start the buffet going, and he slides in safely.
Tied at 7, bottom of the 10th, and it's Hollinsworth busting out the whooping stick for the 3rd time on the day. And the Rockies win it 10-7 off Matt Manti. So Hollinsworth finished the game with his first 3 homers of the season.
We're tied. Jeff Cirillo with the bases loaded and 1 out. Fly ball, Damon Buford in center. makes the catch. Terry Shumpert tagging, and Terry Shumpert scoring. And the Rockies get the win, buddy.
Larry Walker, the hockey fan. And now we can go watch the hockey game. His 18th wins it. Walker said about the home plate celebration, "My nose was bleeding. Helton beat the crap out of me." 53 RB
game at 9. Bottom 9, runners in the corners, nobody out. Jeff Cirillo, this is all he needed was a fly ball over the heads of the drawn-in outfield. Nefi Perez scores, and the Rockies win 10-9.
Tie game at 6, bottom of the 9th. What a comeback for the Colorado Rockies thanks to Todd Helton, his 19th career multi-homer game.
Extra innings, bottom 10, Carce, Juan Uribe. That gets through. Helton will score. Rockies win 5-4. Carce blows his 3rd save and 8 chances for Atlanta. Rays lose their 6th straight for the first time this season.
Can't get the big hit, bottom 12. Ben Petrie takes the high fastball. Here comes Brent Butler to score in a heartbreaking loss for the Giants. The pesky Rockies are winners.
Game at 9, but it wouldn't be tied for long, asked Jeff Cirillo.
Swinging a long one, deep into center, doesn't have enough. Kissed it, goodbye! The Rockies have beaten the Arizona Diamondbacks on back-to-back home runs in the bottom of the 9th.
Tied at 5, Curtis Liskanek facing Alex Ochoa with a couple aboard. And that's a rope into center. Terry Shumpert coming hard, losing his helmet and scoring the game-winning run. The Rockies with 2 in the bottom of the 9th, winning 6-5.
Bottom 11, Bobby Higginson off Mark Lukasevich, deep to right center and gone is 5th. And there's your game winner. Tigers win 7-6.
Bottom of the 9th, 5-5 ball game. Infield is in. Jose Macias, ground ball, base hit. Shane Halter, hero of this game as well. He comes in. And the Brewers and Tigers.
Bottom 9, scoreless, winning run at 3rd. Preston Wilson against John Franco. Joe McEwing gets there a little too late. Luis Castillo scores, and the Marlins pick up the victory. 1-0. The win gives the Marlins a split of the 4-game series.
That is later, Preston Wilson looking for his 4th homer in 4 games.
There's a fly ball. Going deep to right. Back goes Sosa. That's a winner. That's a game winner. Wow. Preston Wilson, a 3-run homer with 2 out and 2 strikes in the bottom of the 9th.
It's tied. Eric Owen sacrifice fly, and then Kevin Millar is clutch and clutches everything in life. He tosses the bat. He knew it under the Waterhouse sign, which is pretty appropriate on this night. Marlins win in 10, 6-5. Boy, the Phils blow a 4-run lead.
Yanked, and he really didn't appear to be that pleased about it. Bottom of the 12th, Astros down 6-5. How's this for quality? Hidalgo, again, he's a hero. His 2nd homer. Astros win it in the 12th, 8-6. In 2nd, Chris Truby, smart baseball, bunch of runners over, gets it down. Ricky Vitalico tries for the out at 3rd, throws it away. And Glenn Barker trots home E1 to score the winning run. Astros win it by a count of 7-6. So Wagner 1 out from
Mike Fetters facing Richard Hidalgo, and there's your ball game. 9-9 in the 9th, and now it is over. Houston wins at 10-9. Hidalgo's 2nd game-ending home run this year, his 10th home run of the season.
Thrilled either. Reagan pitching, Craig Biggio. That's a game-winning home run for the Houston Astros. Biggio's 16th home run of the year. And obviously, Joe McEwing and Mike Piazza have seen better days, and they all happened last year. Double play, extra innings. Moises Alou. Want to know why he's the NL leading hitter? Good effort by Edgardo Alfonso, but not good enough. The only hit of the game from Moises Alou, and it's golden as the Astros win in 10 innings, 4-3.
Fulmer, it's the same location as the Grand Slam.
Here in the 13th inning with a man on, Joe Randa ends the game. Jermaine Dye will score. Mark Quinn has been hitting well.
We tied at 10. Bottom 12, Deep Brown flexing for the fences. Torrey Hunter thinks he's got a shot, but he doesn't. Brown's 2nd homer of the year. Brown was 3 for 6. Royals win 12-10.
He built the drama. Joe Randa, no drama left. You have got to have the money ball, his 1st career grand slam. 2 for 5, 5 RBIs. Jan not pleased. Royals win it by a count of 9-5. Still tied at 2 after 12, and now we're untied. Mike Sweeney, head for the fountains. Let's eat. Game over. 13 innings. The Royals win it 3-2 in 13.
The runner on second, Andy Chavez, came into this game 0 for 21, but there he is, coming through with a game-winning hit. No throw from Bobby Higginson as Luis Alicea scores, and the Royals come through 5-4.
Not hurt. Thanks. There's Ray Sanchez. Ray getting busy. That brings home Brent Maine. Sanchez was off the hook, went 4 for 5.
Acknowledge that. Quinn amused. Runners at the corners, 2 out. Greg Zahn looking for space, finds it, and helps give the Royals a 2-1 victory over the slumping Angels.
Every day, plays hard defensively. Good to see him successful at the plate.
A 3-run homer tied it at 7. Now in the 11th, bases loaded. Luis Alicea over the drawn-in everybody. He singles on that fly to left, scoring Carlos Beltran. Kansas City wins it by the final of 8-7.
Pena. Wild is Manzanillo. Past Kendall. Grudzielanek would score, and Dodgers win in dramatic fashion. Whatever it takes for the Dodgers to get a win nowadays.
Ball game. Bottom 9 still tied. Dave Hansen on third, 1 out. Alex Cora. It's the most exciting play in all of sport. It's the sacrifice fly. The Dodgers win this one 4-3. The final, they've now won 3 in a row. So the Phillies coming off that.
Whiteside in to face Gary Sheffield, and there it goes. His 11th of the season is the game winner, and the Dodgers win 1-0. Gary Sheffield becoming the first player ever to homer in 3 separate 1-0 games.
4-2 Astros, but it's not over yet. Back comes L.A. Marquise Grissom facing Octavio Ductel with first and second with 1 out. Oh, no! Berkman had problems with that. 2 runs will score. Dodgers covered from behind, and they win it 5-4.
They lost the blown save.
Davis in 73, bases loaded in the 11th. Sean Green, he had himself a day, too. 4 for 6 with 3 RBI. Guess who scored the winning run? LaDuca. Dodgers win it 11-10 in 11.
Thank you. Tied at 1. Bottom 9, they're loaded. Angels with a 5-man infield. And Mark Grudzielanek 0 for 4 with 2 Ks on the day. Hits it over Tim Salmon's head. Ben Weber, thank you. Dodgers win 2-1.
Field to get to Eric Karros with the bases loaded, and what happens? That wasn't the plan. Saban wasn't supposed to hit Karros in the elbow. Boca Chica wasn't going to come in to score, but he did.
And actually steals second. Later, he was replaced in the field by Chad Kruger. And it's Adrian Beltre. Bottom 9, tied at 1. Not anymore. 7th of the year. Oh, Dodgers making him feel blue.
7th, tied at 2. We go to extras. 2 on, 2 out. The bottom of the 10th for Eric Karros. The base hit off Tom Gordon. Delano DeShields would bobble it. And Gary Sheffield hustling in around to score. And that's how the Dodgers win.
Greg Swindell on the mound, and Sean Green, Happy New Year. Green 4 for 6, and that was your game-winning home run. 47th of the year for Sean Green, his first walk-off homer of his career.
Green score, Dodgers down 1, 5-4. Next batter with Mike Morgan now in. Adrian Beltre is clutch, and clutches everything in life. Sheffield scores, and the man who tied the game in the bottom of the 9th, Paul LaDuca, scores, and the Dodgers win what guitarist Ryan Peaker is to Nickelback.
Fox has given up this season 4-2 Pirates. Bottom of the 12th. It's tied at 4. Jeremy Burnett's off his shoe tops and into right center, and that'll bring in Tyler Houston. They'll drive home safely. Now the Brewers win at 5-4 in 12.
With runners in second and third, 2 outs for Mark Loretta. Mark Loretta, that's down. Get the parade route ready as the Brewers win it 4-3. Davey Lopes says he
bottom of the 11th. 1 out. Runner on third. Jose Cabrera. It gets away. Luke Collier scores, and the Brew Crew celebrates the victory. They pull it out 3-2 and 11.
Tied at 3. Sexton wasn't done. Bottom 9th. Tied at 3. It's Sexton again. Game-winning solo shot, his 35th homer. Brewers take it 4-3. Sexton 2 for 3 with 3 RBI. It's Sexton's first career walk-off homer. He's gone deep 5 times.
Arizona in Milwaukee, bottom of the 9th, tied at 4. 2 on, nobody out. Jeremy Burnett strikes out a lot and also homers a lot. This time, he mixes everybody up by doubling down the line. James Mouton scores the winning run. Burnett's 100th RBI of the season.
Bottom 11, Luis Rivas facing Jose Santiago with a runner on third. Rivas goes up the middle. Christian Guzman scores, and the Twins win 5-4, improving
at 6. Bottom 10, bases chucked, punter, and that is enough to get through. Seeing eye helps. Twins win it by a count of 7-6.
On to the ninth, you're talking fight. You're talking Guzman. The chopper, Travis Fryman making the play but misplays it. Rivas comes in to score, and the Twins find a way. It's that little ball thing.
And scores, the Twins are down 1. 2 batters later, Danny Hocking, the pinch hitter, takes Folk off the wall in right, scoring a couple, and the Twins come back. They've done this before. The Twins come back to win 7-6.
Man on second, Jock Jones, high chopper with 2 outs. Hernandez, he gets Jones out. We go to the 11th. He misses Jones. And guess what? Chad Allen never stopped running. He scores from second. Watch it again. This is how close Hernandez came. He misses Jones, who is safe, and the Twins are winners, and they're back in first place. Again, Brad Radke, you saw him leave the game.
Expos and Blue Jays, bottom 9, tied at 1, 2 on, 1 out. Orlando Cabrera, gone. Paul Quantrill. Expos win it, taking 2 of 3 from their Canadian counterparts. The Expos' first series win since mid-May.
After walking Guerrero to load the bases, Orlando Cabrera comes up and he knocks it in there. Blum and Vidro score. Expos go on to win the game 7-6. It's the first blown save for Pirates closer Mike Williams since last September 3rd. Expos have won 4 of 5 versus Pittsburgh.
Bottom 9, Guerrero off Real Cormier. Real Cormier is French for opposite field game-winning home run. Second of the game, 26th of the year. The Expos win at 7-6. Off pitch, again, Remlinger misses low. Mordecai wins the battle and the ball game. Expos win at 3-2 on the walk.
On a tie game, Michael Barrett, the catcher you don't know, who plays for Montreal against Luther Hackman. That's not a hack. That's a game-winning hit. Bloom comes home to score, and the Expos would win this game. Crushing loss for St. Louis, considering the Cardinals scored 3 in the 9th. Second, Ray Ordonez. Danger, Ray Ordonez off of Kerry Lightenberg hitting the heat. The game-winning hit for Ordonez. 5 RBIs already for Ray. He's a different ball player, back from that broken arm.
Bottom 9, Adams against Shinjo. Desi Relaford scores. Mets win it 6-5.
10th inning, still tied at 3. Timo Perez, bottom 10 coming through. Base hit. And that's the ball game as the Mets go on to win by the score of 4-3.
The 11th, Vlad Nunez pitching with Shinjo at the plate with a runner on first. Shinjo is money. This is going to drop. Eric Owens can't get to it. Joe McEwing hustles from first, heading home for the winning run, and the throw home is not good. The only hit of the game for Shinjo is 16th double of the year, 33 RBIs, and the Mets win. They have a 5-game win streak.
Wendell back to the hill. 1-0 pitch to Robin Ventura. Got a walk-off winner 446 feet later. Turk walks off a loser. Ventura is mound
save. Then Armando Benitez blew his first save of the year, setting this up.
The odds in the left field. Way back. Goodbye. Game over. Mets win 6-5.
The Mets take 3 of 4 from the Phillies.
To the bottom of the 11th, Rob Nen against Ray Ordonez. Ordonez 0 for 8 against Nen. Make that 1 for 9. The winning base hit as Payton comes in to score. The Mets take it 3-2 in 11.
He threw out somebody at home earlier in the game. Bottom of the 11, tied at 2. Jay Payton hits one. Acevedo to right. And here comes the winning run in to score. The Mets, in 11 innings, win it by the final of 3-2. Kevin Apier gets a no decision.
3. 2 batters later, David Justice. Game recognizes game. In his first 4 at-bats, Justice struck out. First time in his career, he's K'd 4 straight times in one game, and then he makes up with it with his 4th homer of the year. Yankees win 4-3.
At 6, Luis Sojo. Sojo, his first hit in more than a month, his first RBI since his game-winning single in the World Series clincher against the Mets. And the Yankees win, beating Boston 7-6. Winning run in is at 3rd, no outs, Bernie Williams. Contact. It's deep. Is it deep enough? Vernon Wells has it all the way. But Enrique Wilson tags and comes home, and the Yanks win.
And
deals, swung on, hit high in the air to deep right center field. Back goes Ichiro on the track at the wall. She's gone! Alfonso Soriano wins the game with a 2-run home run.
Jeter hits it into right. Back at the wall. Game over. Yankees win and the series is tied. On 2-1. Into right field, base hit. Here comes Knobloch. The throw by Sanders. Play at the plate. Yankees win. They lead the series 3-2.
Here we are in the 15th. Frank Menachino. Good placement for Frank. Hernandez comes around to score the winning run for the Oakland A's, and they take it in a very, very sloppy game, as their manager said, but a win's a win. It's not pretty. Loaded. Adam Pyatt, just recalled from AAA Sacramento, where he's hitting .370. Pyatt looking for space and becomes a hero for the Oakland A's for just about everyone around.
Howe is out, ejected by home plate ump Darryl Cousins. Bottom of the 10th, even without their manager at hand, they get it done. Brian Boehringer facing Frank Menachino with a man on second and third, and that's all we need is the guy at third. Shot to left, Mark Bellhorn comes in to score, and the A's.
Here comes the comeback by the A's with 2 on. Eric Chavez off of Kazuhiro Suzuki the other way. The buffet line is now open. Let's see. Game-winning homer for Chavez. 9th of the season.
He's into pinch run. After a wild pitch and an intentional walk, Eric Chavez up. Just 11 for his previous 65, but he goes deep to left off Francisco Cordero. Hudson comes in with a winning run, and the A's are 5-4 victors in 10.
The makings, but with the bases loaded in the 12th, Miguel Tejada, base hit. Jeremy Giambi scored the game winner. Tejada's 9th RBI in the last 3 games, and Oakland wins it 1-zip in 12.
Ending DP. Now bottom 9, Terrence Long on second. Ron Gant with the chopper to third. Corey Koski takes his eye off the ball to look back Long, and it gets away. His 8th error of the season allows Long to score, and the A's win 7-6 in the bottom of the 9th.
Jason Giambi had a home run on Saturday. Jason getting righteous.
Off speed. Swung. Line drive. Way back. Right field. Jason Giambi is the man in capital letters. He has defeated the Yankees with one swing of his bat, and the place has gone wild.
Giambi's 1,000th career hit.
The A's running away in the wild card race, taking on the Devil Rays. Quickly to the 13th inning in a 3-3 game. Signs, everywhere are signs. The A's are flying.
Well, it gives Jason Giambi a day off, and Emilio Signs gets a few more swings.
Because the bases are loaded with nobody out. Marlon Anderson, only 2 hits and 18 at-bats this season. Lines a single off Ricky Bonas. Mike Lieberthal comes home. That's your game winner. Phillies take it 5-4.
Rick Chuck for Scott Rowland. That one's at Ron Belliard. Maybe trying to be too quick with it, and he boots it. The Glanville scores, and the Phillies win it 2-1. They scratch out a run and a ball, Philly fans.
Well hit, game over, 3-run home run, Travis Lee. Can you believe it? What a tremendous comeback by the fighting Phils, a 10-8 win.
He's facing Rowland.
One night hit toward right field. Going back, Jordan heads over his head. Rollins comes out and scores the winning run. Put this one in the win column for the fighting Phils.
Bottom 9, bases loaded. Brian Hunter pinch hitting against Vladimir Nunez, and it's up the middle with the bases loaded and 1 out. Anderson scores, and the Phillies win it 1-0. They
Well hit, could be the ball game. Out of here. Game over. Johnny Estrada, in his only at-bat of the day, has won the ball game 5-4.
That little fist pump from the general manager of this club, Ed Wade, who loves it. They threw a chair up in the bullpen. They knew right away it was gone.
Tell me that is just so exciting.
And runner at first, Jason Kendall. It is deep, but is it playable? Rondell White is back and can't bring it back. Ball game. White leaps over the wall. Does the fan interfere? Home run is good. Pirate fans, not nice to White on this day. Pirates win this one.
Ramirez.
Mira.
Etta hitting 4 for 5 this year with the bases loaded, hitting .448 with runners in scoring position. That scores Kendall. Ball game.
No score. Ramirez against Steve Carsey. Brian Giles at first. Base knock. Giles heading home. And the Pirates would sweep the Indians. The terrible Towels out in full force.
Bottom 12 tie score king against Rob Makoviak. His only hit of the game brings home Kevin Young for the game-winning run for the Pirates.
He even get the win. Remember, 0-0, bottom 9. Aramis Ramirez to left off Jason Grimsley. It's through. Brian Giles scores the game's only run. And the Pirates win 1-0, a one-hit shutout.
Brian Giles, a boyhood dream. Bases loaded, down 3. Here you go.
And a one-ball pitch. Giles swings, drive to right field. Buccos win by way of a grand slam. Count 'em. 6, 7, 8. Giles makes 9. Bucks win 9-8. There was no doubt about it.
Bottom 9, 6-6, and Aramis Ramirez. If it's fair, it's all over. Book it. 25th of the year, and the Pirates win it 7-6. Hinge hitters Craig Wilson, Chad Fox, hang 'em and bang 'em.
10 home runs, 107 at-bats for Craig Wilson.
The Mark McGwire of the Pittsburgh Pirates, 3-2. They win it.
Alex Arias just 203 lifetime against L.A., and he knocks it into right. That's the game-winning hit. And San Diego beats the Dodgers 5-4 in 10.
We go to the bottom of the 9th. Alex Arias pinch hitting. The fly ball down the right field line. Now, do you catch it? It's going to be a foul ball. Sean Green does. Mike Darr running hard, and he is in there. And the Padres win this one. 5-4 is your final. They're going wild.
10. Bases loaded for Ricky to short. Agon coming home. Damian Jackson slides. CJ tags. He's in there. Oh, that's too close to call. Billy Pito says safe. Padres win 7-6.
Loaded with 2 outs for Mike Colangelo, the pinch hitter, and Colangelo. A shot at Aurelia, who's got it, got to hurry the throw. High, his 10th error of the season. Phil Nevin scores the winning run in the 15th inning. And San Diego, rejoice, rejoice.
Able to score. Bottom 13, leadoff man, Ryan Klesko. Gone. Off Young Kim. Beyond Young. Klesko's 28th. In dramatic fashion, 1-0 the final.
That's where he wants to put the ball between the third baseman and the shortstop. Now, in the 10th, Mike Darr. Red Sox fans remember Dave Henderson during the '86 ALCS against the Angels in Anaheim. Same play. That's Calvin Murray. Goes over the fence, home run. Padres win their 8-1 in extra innings this season.
Home half the 11th. You know it's going your way. Tom Lampkin, third guy of the night, hitting in the 9th spot. Ramon Martinez bounces one off the mound. Mike Cameron scores. 4-3, the M's merry magic carpet ride rolls right along.
Bases loaded, 2 out, full count after Cameron spoiled a couple good fastballs. Mike DeWitt up high, and he walks him, lights out. Mariners win it 5-4.
Do we have some Mariner magic in the ball game? You betcha! Hits this one deep. Certainly deep enough to land safely as Tom Lampkin scores the winning run.
Pirates. All right, to the bottom of the 11th. 2-2, John Rocker in facing David Bell, who drops one down. Rocker wheels and fires right past Robbie Alomar. Al Martin comes home and puts an end to the earring bowl. In 11, the M's win this one 3-2. They've run
tied at 2. Stan Javier, been in the big since 1984, as cool as the other side of the pillow. Scores Al Martin. Javier hitting .289 this year, but hitting .314 with runners in scoring position. Ball game.
We got drama by the Bay. Bottom of the 9th, tied at 7. Jay Watassa gives up the base knock to Sean Dunston. Calvin Murray, whoops, he's not wearing the red ball jets. Down he goes. Ben Davis says, I'll try to get him at 3rd. Phil Nevin drops ball. Murray gets another chance, and that's why they call it last reps. He's in there safe. Home team wins by a final of 8-7.
2-2, Armando Benitez facing Benito Santiago. The bases loaded. Takes Benitez to left center. Barry Bonds jogs on in, and the Giants get the win 3-2.
We go to the 11th. Felipe Crespo on third. Rich O'Reilly, game-winning knock Thursday, and another all-star hit on Friday. That one off Curtis Laskonic, and the Giants win it 3-2 in 11 innings. They've had quite the week.
Come up, and what does Acevedo do? He walks Kent on 4 pitches. And Marvin Bernard scores the game-winning run as he trots home. The 4th time this season a game has ended on a walk-off walk. Games against the Giants this season, and then Pedro Feliz is the hero for San Francisco. Driving in Sean Dunston, who had singled and had been sacrificed to second. Feliz also had a 2-run homer in the 6th, and the Giants win in dramatic fashion, beating the Pirates.
This has not been a strong acquisition by the Phillies. What Ace Frehley was to Kiss, Andres Galarraga is to the Giants. He wins the game with the home run, and the Giants have won 10 games in a row.
Start the inning scores, game tied at 1, but bottom 9, 2 outs. Jeff Kent on first. John Vanderwall this time. Yeah, Wilson cannot hang on to it. That's down. Kent runs like somebody's chasing him, and he will slide in safe. Win number 40 at Pac Bell for the Gents. They take it 2-1. It's their 7th straight 1-run win. It's a joyous buffet.
Oh, the drama.
Real pitch to big catch. Swinging a drive. Hit the deep left field. This is going to do it. It is out of here. And we are going home.
El Gato Grande hidden by the dock of the bay. The walk-off home run wins it for the Giants.
Next batter, Eli Marrero, and Jimenez, whoops, lets loose with a wild pitch. Ray Langford comes home to score with the winning run. Cards win it 3-2. Albert.
Next batter, Mike Matheny. Just a little dribbler, but perfect placement. Rich O'Reilly can't get a glove on it. Jim Edmonds scores. That was the only hit of the inning, and the Cards win it.
Bottom 9, they're loaded for Polanco. To center, Doug Glanville, the catch. A lot of sack flies in this show.
Very exciting.
Edgar Renteria jogs in, and the Cardinals win 4-3. St. Louis winning its 9th straight. They've won 9 times.
That went through him. Angels couldn't score in the inning, though. And here, bottom of the 10th, 2 outs, man on second. Orlando Palmeiro going through. Not ruled an error. Gerald Williams with that fly in the
bottom of the 12th. John Purdy, first pitch swinging deep to left field. Way back. Going. Gone. Goodbye. Game over. And the Rays win it.
But stays in because in the bottom of the 9th, they'd need a 10-10 game. A little blooper, going to score a run. D-Rays score 9 in the final 3 innings. Steiner 4 for 6, and they win it 11-10.
We're tied at 2. Bottom 10, bases bloated. Ruben Sierra. Rube! Confusion out there. Somebody, anybody, nobody. And that's your ball game. The Rangers winning 10, 3-2.
Haven't seen this many zeros since I looked at the Powerball jackpot. That kid just wants to go home and crawl into bed. It's past my bedtime, too. But I have to stay. Bottom 18, bases loaded. Bill Hasselman grounding to short. He's hustling. And did he beat the throw? The ump says yes, and that means everybody gets a chance to go home. Here we go, Minnesota and Texas. LaTroy Hawkins, I mean, that just buries you. He came in with a 5-4 lead, and Gabe Kapler stung him. Ruben Sierra's a hero. Ruben Sierra is a hero as Hawkins checks out. They're mobbing him because Sierra touched home and Kapler got a big high five. Tied at 3. Here it is.
Well, like I said, he's going to hit another one. That's his 441st. 37 HRs in 8 of the last 9 years. The one year he didn't have 37 or more homers was a strike year.
Bottom 10, former driller Tanyan Sturtz, Jose Cruz Jr. Let's eat. The post-game buffet is now open. Deviled eggs for everybody. Blue Jays leading 16th home run there in the American League. Toronto wins at 3-2.
Position 2 pitches later. Delgado broken bat. Carlos Beltran. No. Mondesi scores. Blue Jays win 5-4. And Frank White is stunned.
Of the year. Bottom 11. Tony Fernandez singles the right field. He was hitting for Alex Gonzalez. Mondi scores. Yeah, they snapped the Expos' 4-game winning streak in the process.
Gonzalez in scoring position when Mondesi does this to a 1-1 pitch. Money hit. Gonzalez rounding third. Troy O'Leary with the throw home. Not in time. The Blue Jays rally against Derek Lowe. Toronto scoring 3 with 2 out in the 9th. Next batter, Jose Cruz Jr. Game-winning home run. If you could see the expression of Jose Cruz Jr., and you would see it later on in this program, by the way, he pulled like a Carlton Fisk. He did. 21st home run, second of the game. Jays win. So much for that streak of